Destiny has a lot of bad going for it right now. We are looking at the end of the road, Guardians. We are looking at the end of our game, the possibility that we might never get anything again. And before I go any further, I want to show you something special that I made as the clan leader of my clan, something that I put in my time and effort to make for my clan. And it's this t-shirt. A lot of my boys are rocking this now. This is in their closets hanging, folded up in their dressers. But what makes this t-shirt so important right now, what makes this logo so important right now is what it says around it. And it's pretty simple and straightforward. I don't always hear Guardian down, but I know when I do that every Guardian is down. And right now, we need to be down for this game if we have any hope or desire for it to be left. So I'm calling out you, Guardians. I'm calling out all of you that watch, those of you that hate this game that have left, those of you that are pissed at what became of this game. This is our moment to make a statement, not for Bungie, but for us as a community and us as a player base. It's our moment to stand up and say that this game matters to us. So if there's ever a time that this game mattered to you, that you loved this game, the strikes, the crucible, the trials, the dungeons, the open world, the lost sectors, the raids, hell, maybe even you're a masochist in its gambit. But if at any point in time you loved this game, I'm calling on you, Guardians, to show up. And I might have some reasons why we should. So let's get into it.
Here's the guy who's just in the nick of time. What does that make us? Big damn heroes, sir. Ain't we just? Run!
Get to the chopper!
The rendezvous is 10 to 12 miles away. You think the chopper's gonna wait?
Dylan, we make a stand now, there will be nobody left to go to the chopper.
What is going on, Guardians? It's your boy Chopper, aka Ragged, and we are back with another video to talk about that game that we love to hate, but we are now madly in love with saving. And that game, of course, guys, is Destiny. You see, as we all know by now, Destiny has its last rung update coming out on June 9th. This huge update that is a plethora of stuff that we're going to be getting from Director Overhauls, Pantheon 2.0, Sparrow Racing League, Onslaught Rebalance, Gambit Refresh, Crucible updates, Loot Refresh, Monument of Triumph Vendor, Bright Ingram Focusing, Legendary Marks, Aspects, Melee Upgrades, Exotic Transmogs, Exotic Fine-Tuning, all the things that we've asked for years, the things that if they had actually kept this game on, would have blown this game up. Because these are the things that we've requested. These are the things that we as the players, as the community of this game have wanted for quite some time. Don't you guys want this? I mean, is this not what you've wanted? Tell me in the comments below, is this not the things that we've been requesting? The Director, Ornaments, Transmog, Loot Overhauls? And yeah, even some of you, like the 50 or 60 of you SRL. But let's be honest here, guys. We are getting what we want. And now it's time that we make a stand. Because we all need to show up, like I said. We all need to show up and be a part of this. We need to show up right now and do what this says. Destiny 2 players attempting server slam to send a strong message to Sony. This is prior to the arrival of the final update for Destiny 2. Fans are attempting to organize a community server slam in an effort to not only beat Marathon's all-time concurrent record, but to send a message to Sony. While Destiny 2 has been suffering from a lack of news or updates over the past few months, few would have likely believed that Bungie was preparing an announcement to actually end the game for good. Yeah, I know I was shocked as shit when I heard it. And it says the announcement that Destiny 2 is getting its final update sent shockwaves throughout the community. Not just because Bungie previously confirmed that at least 2 additional expansions, but it represented the end of a 13-year journey for many players across 2 games, betas, alphas, and even pre-alphas. Guys, I have been there through all of this. That's why this game means so much to me. I have watched people that I grew up with. I've watched people that I met, kids that were juniors and seniors in high school, and these guys now have wives and kids themselves. This has been a part of our lives for a very long time, and it's like The Simpsons. It's a part of our life that we shouldn't have to have in, because this was our journey. This was something that we were going to have going on for a long period of time, but yet now it's ending for some bizarre reason. So naturally, following the news of Destiny 2's end, a lot of anger has been directed at Marathon, with many in the community viewing Bungie's extraction shooter as the main reason for their favorite game's downfall. In fact, Marathon has seen an uptick of negative reviews on Steam, another wave of review bombing with many players referencing Destiny 2 and how the development seems to have fully shifted here instead of there. And it's not lost on people like me that the money that I paid towards Destiny, the money for the DLC, Shattered Cycle, that we're not getting now, the money that we spent on that season pass, it all went to Marathon. The resources went to Marathon. We paid to fund Marathon. So yeah, we have a very good reason to be pissed about the current state of things. It says, even with all the negativity, many fans are opting to send a message to Sony through action instead of just words. On the Destiny 2 subreddit, a user named Windsor is attempting to organize a community-driven server slam. So on June 9th, when the final update arrives, the goal here is to have as many Destiny 2 players log in as possible, not only in an effort to smash Marathon's concurrent all-time player record, but in an effort to send a message to the powers that be that maybe they made the wrong decision about the series, maybe they greenlit and kept the wrong game. Essentially, with a spike in player numbers, the hope is that the community can show that the Destiny franchise is worth continuing to invest in. Now, guys, I think all of us agree that this game has been something special to us at some point in time. I know a lot of you have made a lot of great friends and been a part of a lot of great moments. And I know a lot of you don't want this to end. Hell, neither do I. I'm going to keep fighting for this because I want a D3 as well. But the positive thing here is, guys, there's a lot of people that are on our side. 327,637 have currently signed this. If this keeps going, if this crests for 500,000, something's going to happen. Something is going to come of this, because here's the thing, people. There's a lot of stuff going on right behind the scenes. I think Sony didn't expect this kind of blowback. I think Sony expected this game to kind of go out with a whimper. And instead, what they've done is they've started full-blown civil war in the Bungie fandom. And let's be honest, there's a hell of a lot more of us Destiny players than Marathon players. Yeah, there's players that have played both, but as a whole, we can all look at the numbers and see the truth. But the thing here is this. I think Sony is now very aware, because when you see a lot of your top-tier news streamers, you see a lot of your people that are out there making videos, legendary drops. You got Yong Ya talking about it. Some of the biggest names in video game news, and suddenly, I think Sony's very aware that they might have effed up, because I think a lot of players have been waiting for Destiny 3 news. They've been waiting for a reason to get reinvigorated, because as much as we love Destiny 2, let's be honest here, guys, it's a bloated pig at this point. There is so much stuff that needs to be streamlined and trimmed down. It is one of the reasons that content vaulting exists. Do I agree with it? Hell no. I would love to go back and play on Mars. I would love to go back and play on Io and so many of the other places that we lost. And being able to play Red War campaign with my girlfriend would be epic. But we can't. So what we have, though, is the opportunity to get a D3. And that's what I think everybody really wanted. Everybody wanted and was waiting. All the former Destiny 2 players have been waiting for a D3. Have you? Have you guys been waiting for D3? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm opening up here to you guys, and I'm telling you how important this game is to me. How important is it to you that we keep this puppy going? How important is it to you that we get the next iteration of this, where our saga, our story continues? Because, guys, it's not honestly far-fetched to think that it might happen. Suddenly, DMG is dropping some very weird tweets. Guardians make their own fate. VOG veterans, you know what that means. And I'm not talking D2 VOG, I'm talking D1. We remember when we saw that pop on the screen, we knew what it meant. It's the time to make a stand. It's the time to say something, and that time is now. And this is once again me coming back around to say this is why we need everybody to show up on the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th. We need to crush the servers. We need to push the player count into the hundreds of thousands. We need to be able to look at popularity report and see that 200,000, 250,000 we've been averaging across all platforms has suddenly jumped up to 750,000, 1 million. Can you imagine what Sony would do if 1 million players logged into Destiny across all devices. I mean, let's be honest here. And if you don't have D2 right now, if something happened, some way that you don't, you just got D1, log in, play it, show that there's a love for this franchise, show that there's a reason for us to keep playing, man, because this isn't the only tweet that DMG dropped, guys, because we got this one too. Wife walked down the aisle to Interstellar music. Top 3 movie of all times in this household. He's dropping a lot of reference tweets. And of course, you got Paul Tassi coming out saying, don't look too much into this, but everybody else is. Because DMG has always spoken to us in riddles and hidden meanings. And now, as we stand here and we show our teeth, as we stand here and we look in the true enemy, who we see the real architects are that have been effing us this entire time, it's time for us to stand up one last time, Guardians. Seems we haven't defeated the darkness after all. And that this, not the final shape, that this moment right here, June 9th, this is our final shape. This is us determining and showing them what will destiny be to them and what will destiny be to us. Because I got to be honest, guys, they have to realize by now that they made a mistake, because if they don't, they're going to soon when we crush those servers, when all of you show up, when all of you are a part of this. And guys, one of the main reasons that I started this channel originally was video game news, and this channel kind of morphed into Destiny over the time. It's what a lot of people were drawn to. I got to be honest, I love Destiny. I love the game. There's a lot of problems with it, and there's been a lot of issues over the years, but man, there's also been so many incredible memories with so many great friends and so many moments. Duoing Crota and D1, burning through and working on Wrath of the Machine day one and figuring out everything without ever watching any of the other streamers. All the time that we simply broke through and we did things. 14 hours in D2 on day of release, waking up and just jutting the coffee down the throat and just getting that controller in hand and going to town. I love the game. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. And that's why I do this on my days. And that's why I do this after working. Because I love the game. And I love talking about it with you guys. So, I expect everybody to show up. You've been called out. I expect you all to be there. I expect you to install the game and show up and show that we love this franchise. Yeah, Bungie fucked it up. Yeah, Sony screwed it up. But this is our world. We're not going down without a fight, Guardians. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for always watching, and thanks for being a part of what I'm doing. I really appreciate the channel growth that's gone through in the last 9 months. I really appreciate you guys showing up and being a part of this. So thank you all. Thank you very, very much. And once again, wherever you are in time when you find this, I hope you're having a most excellent time. And until the next time we talk, later, Guardians. Have a good one.